I don't want to. Alright, go watch the next one. Go watch the next one. I will not be the next one, because I'm not a fucking wrestler. He had a career as a fucking wrestler. He's Kevin Owens. He's Kevin Owens. Hope you get banned from posting. In a fellowship. You're not the United States Navy. They like to be scolded. They're just supposed to learn discipline. And then you're not supposed to keep disciplining people. You're not supposed to keep scolding people. You're not supposed to keep leeching on people. So why does 1705, 1750, 1730, 1717, 1721, and maybe 1750, 50, possibly, but definitely the first ones that I said, maybe 1705. Why do you go to Germany? Why don't you go to Belgium, Bavaria, Russia? What? Why don't you go to Germany? Why don't you stick over Merkel? Or maybe she's going to be. And then this is not your house. And that's what you said to me. Why don't you see how tough it is? And why don't you try to come or why don't you join that thing? And then, so, let's just, why don't you go to Germany? Why don't you go to Scandinavian country? Why don't you take off the Christian, why don't you take off those clothes? Why don't you take off those cartons on the Scandinavian country? Why don't you switch Scandinavia? Why don't you go to Germany and there will be parodies? And why don't you join the Fourth Reich? And why don't you join Adrian Brody? And I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't want to say, oh, someone's coming, or someone say you're just, or you're missing, and someone say you are. What if someone says, so they didn't, so that person is, or you're defective, like, or you're damaging, is your friend, and then no one was. Who knows? Who knew an OkCupid? Who knew those are pre-OkCupid? Who knew the POF? Who knew? I don't know. Who knew an OkCupid? Who knew a video? Who knew on those several times that I used all those things in OkCupid, OkCupid, several times, or whatever websites, and how do you and who's saying that? How do you know that I'm damaging? And you're fucking not being fair to me. Oh, I don't use the roller. I don't use the knife. I don't use plane. Did I say that? No, I think she said. Now she's up here. No, maybe she's up here. Look. Wait, look. Okay, wait. Look. Do you see the ceiling? Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Okay, see. Okay, wait. Wait. Closer, maybe. I don't want you doing. Do you see something above, do you see something just outside of my shop? Next to my shop? Oh, yeah, wait, there. Yeah, that figures out. This is called fucking, you owe me possibly $1 million. This could have fucking done me. No, it shouldn't have to done. It shouldn't have to do. You shouldn't eviscerate nobody. You shouldn't destroy nobody. You shouldn't tell me what to do. And actually, that's not more adult. But that's the mentality of a fucking first grader. You don't tell me what to do. She says she's the most powerful. None of the presidents wanted. They didn't want fucking power. A third and fourth bank for the people, in case somebody gets close. So you can't close nobody down. So you wouldn't close nobody down. So you don't close nobody down. And you're filtering. But you don't close nobody down. Or you're that one. And you don't close nobody down. Or, so, and third or fourth. So you can't get services. I have a right to spread my seed. What are you talking about? If my mom ever would say that to me, say it to me. Call me and tell me when Dad's alive. Tell me when he's alive. I didn't predict nothing. I think she said that. I couldn't have said that. She wants that. I know that mother might be bipolar. You said no. No. It just might be by fucking science or shit. This other woman was calling me her mom. Because she was the same. But then that woman from Dominican, if she fucking helped or something, I didn't get messages from them either. I didn't get a single message from them, or from Germany, or from Scandinavia, none of their countries, or from none from Europe. I wasn't Hitler. I wasn't Christian. She hates technology, and so does my mom. What do you mean? Then you can't fucking defend yourself. What if something happened? Then it wouldn't matter. I don't think Betty. She's not my mom. She's not my mom. And my sister just might be my scientific sister, biological sister. But from science, listen, from math, from sciences. We're all from math people. I don't listen. I don't listen.